And I still really need to fertilize as well. Alright, let's look at tractors again. We're on a shopping spree here. We had the money. We don't have much of it left, but we have the money. I could pick up a farmall for 20,000. I could pick up another Ford. The Ford is probably the best option here. If I pick up another Ford, I can have it do some of the sowing work. Not the sewing work. How much does an attached bucket hold? Oh, but it doesn't say. It would drive me mad to have to do the silage facility on that shovel. Oh, you're done. Sweet. Well, and you're stuck. Did you get stuck this time, but not last time? Seriously. Alright, let's turn you around. Oh my goodness. Alright. He's gonna get stuck every time, isn't he? Alright. Change of plans. We're gonna have to run a row up here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have him run a row. I think someone told me that if I have a seated row up here, that my hired worker isn't going to go all the way to the end, and he'll turn around early. We're about to find out for sure. Okay, so turn that on so I know what I'm doing. Lower the sower. Turn on the sower, and go. Man, I'm a terrible driver. We're gonna have to go back and fix that. I'm getting pulled to the left pretty consistently. All right. Now we're going to turn it off, raise it, turn Bucko Boy here around. Lower it, turn it on. Thankfully, it doesn't cost me to seed missed areas, or it doesn't charge me for seeding the road. Cool. Now, if I was told correctly now, he shouldn't come up here, and he'll treat this as completed land, and he'll turn around here. And I hope that's right. Because otherwise I'm going to have to babysit him every time he comes up here. Oop, oop. Ugh, I've got my directions all backed up. There we go. Back up. There we go. A little bit more. Turn in. So. Straighten them out. Ish. That maybe? Jeez. Alright, hire the worker. Okay. Where was... Here you are. Now, you probably haven't done a perfect job. No. Never do. Okay, so back it up. And we're going to turn it, give it a good hard turn. That. Okay, now we turn it on. Head out. And that should complete the sowing. That area completely. Okay, that's that. And then we'll go over here and get the other side. I can't believe he got stuck. Alright, turn it back on. I can see the, I can't see him, but I can see the change in texture coming down the hill. There he is. Okay, turn that off. Yeah. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna put a run down this side. Try to use all of our cedar. Or most of our cedar anyway. Okay. Cool. Ooh, who's gonna get there first? Who's gonna get there first? I think I am. Oh, that's right, I've got ES limiter. Duh, I can hurry up the Kirovits. Hold on, Kirovits, coming through. What's up? This will pretty much show us if that suggestion was right. Yes. Yes. All right. So now he will go. It is sown, right? Yeah, that's sown. Hopefully he won't get stuck. We need to take this guy over and do this other field. I am going to buy another Ford, I think. I'm going to buy the other one with the front. Yeah, that's a good idea. Try him in here. Oop, that's not using all the cedar, is it? No, it's not. Of course, the condor over here would be perfect again because it's quick, but I really want that big field sown. Alright, hire this guy. Let's go back to tractors. Buy that Ford. There we go. Okay, so now we're already sowing. Ha 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 ha. Now this guy can do fertilizing. He can also, it'll also give me another tractor to do work with the kid. I do need to get a bigger trailer. I know that. Because that trailer is going to just murder me on the big field, I think. What would be really nice is if I could transfer trailers. Like get up to a transfer point and like dump from one trailer to another. That's not fertilizer. Come on, Dare. Get your head in the game. Okay. Fill this back up. While that's doing that, let's make sure the Kirovits isn't doing anything silly. Can I make the Kirovits go a little bit faster? fast can we make it go? We'll go with 15. How about that? Let's make you go faster. 15 looks good for you too. Are you full? You're full. You know, it's been a busy day. We got up at 5 a.m. We started work at what, 5:30? Is that about when we started? I think so. We've already finished 2 fields. Harvested 2 fields. We spent all of our money. Well, not all of it. We're spending all of our money. You know, the life. Go, and then turn this guy around. Go. I am leaning heavily towards not ever doing canola again. For the simple purpose, or the simple reason that I don't feel that the yield is there. Sure, it's a double up yield on the wheat. And that's good. Don't get me wrong. But the other problem that I see is that without the straw, I think I'm leaving money on the table. Let's get some fertilizing done. Yeah. So we got the two tractors. Just kind of watching the curve. It's a speed, and it's still moving good. So we're not. I don't think we're stuck against a wall anywhere, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run back down here with the seeder. Should be able to just miss him. Yeah. Clean up the edges again. We do want to test spraying as well. We'll do that next. We'll get a big sprayer. Presuming we have the money, of course. Who am I kidding? Next episode is probably going to be nothing but high-speed harvests. Oh, field 10 is going to be a nightmare. I can just see it. Oh, man. Turn there, I think. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I know some of you that there was at least a couple of people who were like, no, don't get the Ford, don't get the Ford. I understand. You don't want me to drive before you want me to drive the John Deere or something. The thing is, the Fords are cheap for what I get out of them. I'm getting a lot of work out of these 2 Fords. And the price was right. $34,000 for 2 highly capable tractors who can go quickly. That one can sort of load pallets. It's more of an operator error issue. And this one has the front 3-point, which is important to me as well. Not sure why yet. I'm sure there's a reason why. I also didn't need a second front end loader. Boom. And I know I could put this on the front of this tractor and then seed around the back. The thing is, the overlap, you pay for this fertilizer even when you're overlapping. So even though I'm overlapping that over there, it's taking it out as though I'm slinging it on fresh ground. I did test that out. And that's a lot of money wasted when these guys turn around. So I don't want to waste that money. think I can afford to waste that kind of money. So I'm going to handle the fertilizing and the spraying. Obviously the spraying. Until, you know, we're mega millionaires. Then we'll let the hired workers handle it. Man, look at our money going down. Ugh, so painful. This is doing well. You know, I think I'm going to go fill this up. I'm going to go try to tackle field. I wonder how far I'm going to get if I try to tackle field 10. Alright, let's go fill them up. And hopefully in the end we'll have enough money. If I can buy, I don't know, what do you guys think, 2 or 3 more car? You know what, if I could buy 4 more for the grain train, that would be perfect. I wouldn't run them all together, I think. I think I would do 2 sets of 3. I think that would be optimal. Yeah, I think that would be the optimal way to do it. Just 2 sets of 3. But we did it. We're not even halfway through the season, and we have 100-hectare field. We're seeding it now. I'm being crazy and fertilizing it right off the bat, which means we're going to have massive harvest. You guys are going to have to let me know. I mean, I could harvest these fields up and bunker it all and show you guys how much we harvested. Or we could do it on screen, high speed. Though that'll probably get, you know, old for all of us very quickly. My goodness, how much do you think it's going to take me to get 1 lap done? One single one-way pass. For to use 10% of our fertilizer. We're not even to the hill yet. My goodness. What's up? How's it going? We're gonna have brunch here in a little bit. Brunch. The best meal of the day. The best of both breakfast and lunch at the same time. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow, this is quite a hill in the end here. We don't have hills like this in Kansas. What are they talking about? Oop, make that turn. Barely. Okay, right about here, I think. Good enough. Heading down the hill. So it took us about 25% to do a pass. Holy moly. I can see why that trailer is helpful. Oh. Yep. Yeah, you know, we're going to miss a little bit. Oh well. I am not going back to get that one little bit. I try to navigate based by lining up bits of the tractor with grooves in the cultivation. The problem with that is after a while you start to get like your eyes are like playing tricks on you and you're seeing things. Oh. Deviations. We're almost done. Oh my goodness, we're not. Huh. I know you have to be semi-accurate. I mean, nowadays, you know, tractors have GPS and laser systems for guidance and all that, but oh my goodness, after a while, driving the same bit over and over and over again, I think I would go mad. I'd need a book to read, which would be bad because then I would pay more attention to the book than the driving and end up driving through, you know, like Aunt Bessie's cow field, and then her cows would get out. And then one of them would knock over a lamp and burn down the city of Chicago, and then, you know, be a big liability problem then. Yeah, somehow I did make that link. That's why you guys watch, right? You watch because I make absolutely crazy linkage. And I'm also a terrible, terrible farmer. What are our cows doing? How are our chickens doing? How are our animals doing? Chickens are laying. I have eggs on me. Thinking I might... Some people have been telling me I need to get into cows. Here's the thing. Cows are bloody expensive critters. I mean, when you think about all the machinery for the feeding tech, and all the time, I need grass bales, I need straw bales, I need silage. Silage isn't hard, mind you, but too close over there. I don't know about cows. I just don't know. Back up a little bit more, see if I can get a better spread on this thing. Jeez. But that condor, I mean, imagine if we were doing this with the little red Porsche. Man, we'd be a long ways away. I'm wondering if there's like a fertilizer refill point in oh crap, in that town over there. Because that would be perfect. I'd have to go all the way back to the farm, though. Oh, the world's a void! Oh no! Yeah, I know I missed there, but that's okay. Because we're going to hook back up here. Kind of cheat out a little bit. Not too much. My worry is if I do too much, I'm going to screw up when I come back. Man. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Got both my seeders working. Oh, look at that. I'm missing, like, perfect. That's awesome. Got both our seeders working. Got our fertilizer spreader working. Oop. The only vehicle sitting idle right now is the front end loader. There's not really much it can do anyway. I'm not going back to clean up those little spots. Little spots like that, I'm not going to worry about. We're coming in perfect because we can run and grab another load of fertilizer. And I think we got, what, 2 passes to go? 3 passes at the maximum. Hopefully only 2 passes. And boop. Yeah, buddy. Look at us. We are farming big time. Woohoo! Some people have asked, several people have asked about playing Farming Sim with me. Have you watched the rest of my videos? I actually have a lot of stuff on my plate, and that's not it. Work has been mental for the past 3 weeks. My boss has actually been out for 3 weeks, so I've been covering the entire department, covering for him for the department. And that means, like, meetings starting early, late, going late, and just mental amounts of emails and phone calls. And quite honestly, just coming back and sitting down in front of the computer and not having to try to figure anything out. If that makes sense. Like, connecting to multiplayer games can be such an exercise in frustration. Because everyone wants to use mods, and I don't blame you. That's why I do the mod spotlights, because the mods are cool. But you have to make sure you have the right mods loaded to get into the game. There's a lot of new mods out there that I just don't have because... Or let me rephrase that. I have them. You just haven't seen them. I have a lot of mods that haven't been spotlighted because I just don't have the time, quite honestly. And then my mental schedule for everything else, and it's coming up. It's coming up on spring, sort of, here in Colorado, which means I got to get back on the bike. Been neglecting my triathlon training. Need to get back on the bike and get my running shoes back out and start running again, and going to the pool and putting in some laps. So I will endeavor more to try to show up randomly in multiplayer games. But I can't make promises, and if you ask me, I'm either not going to answer you because I don't like saying no, because most of you are asking really nicely and have been really patient. But I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do one more pass. I just don't want to cheat it over too far. What's up? He's got 2 passes, do you think? Yeah, he's got 2 passes. The looks like the front end loader is done, which is excellent. We have to go over and do the cleanup passes on the front end loader. I know I need to really do cleanup passes with the curvets on the ends, but I'm not that worried about it really. Cool. So it looks like we're going to come out of this. We had almost 500,000. Looks like we're going to come out of here with just a shave under 100. And if it's low, if it's not too low, do I want to pay off the loan or get a solar panel? I have to think about that. I'm going to think about that for a minute. Do I pay off the loan or do I get a solar panel? I hate loans, but a solar panel would be good because that would bring us some constant stream of revenue. See, I ask like I'm not going to make a decision before the episode is over, but I probably am. So y'all are all screaming your various desires, and I'm just going to ignore them in the end probably and do whatever I decide. Okay, last pass with the Ford. Then we'll figure out how much money we have based on the curvet's going on its last pass as well. Yeah, he's going on his last pass. We have a little bit of cleanup to do with the other Ford. And I'm thinking that trailer is a really good investment. The fertilizer trailer. It's probably going to be a really... I think it's going to be high on our list, but I don't think it's going to be this episode. I think it'll be something that we'll pick up off of the next harvest. Yeah. Look at this. We've done it. It takes basically what amounts to almost 2 full loads on the large 3-point mounted fertilizer spreader to do this field. But you know, that's not bad, really. I'll have to get the curvets back to the farm later. That's alright. Yeah, look at that. And I said I wasn't going to clean up those little bits, but you know, it's probably going to happen right about now, right? If I can just go. Boop. And turn that on. Go. We can run over here really fast. Oh, don't tell me that. I know what I'm doing. Hush. Look at that. We're gonna have like a perfect field. Good grief, I was terrible, wasn't I? Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So we're out of fertilizer or we're out of screw-ups. I think we're mostly out of screw-ups now. Woohoo! Oh, nope, not quite. Wow. Look at that. Boop. Perfect. Alright, let's run this forward back. Oh, and the Curvitz is done. We have 149,000. We've got 2 pallets of sheep wool. Alright, we're just going to park this Ford right here for right now. Deal with you in a minute. Start this guy back up. Now, I have learned I can do this. I can fold up my cedar. Well, except for that's bigger than I expected. Darn. You can if it's small enough. You can, if the area you're covering is small enough, you can just fold the cedar up and do it. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. There, turn it on, and go. Yep. Get this field nice and fully done. Don't want any of this little guff sticking out. Oh, we're gonna have so much straw to clean up. Alright, turn that off. Run over to the other side. And then we're going to look at our finances before we finish this episode. This has been a very busy episode, and we've only been up for 2 hours. And it's still threatening to rain, so I don't know if it's actually going to rain. Alright, straighten you out. Okay, turn it on. Head out. Right. So I'm kind of hoping that a piece of property comes on auction that's cheap enough for me to buy and then property flip it. Because I really want to do some property flipping with the new credit union Hagenstadt. Okay. Close that up. And off. Okay, let's check out placeable mods. So it's 125,000 and we make $95 an hour. Alright, so we make $95 an hour, there's 24 hours in a day. It means we make $22.80, but we lose $25 a day in maintenance. So it's $2,255 per day that we make. But we have to pay $125,000. So it takes us 55 days to recoup cost. I don't know about that. You know what? No. I'm going to the bank. Edit. Loan amount is not 100. My loan amount is... Oh, repay. There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Done. Woohoo! We are loan free again. We have $80,000. We have that big old field completely sown and fertilized and ready to rock and roll. Everybody's sown in barley. Everybody's happy. We are going to have an absolute disaster when it comes to that kid. Before we go, let's check tippers again. I'm a fool. Go there. Nope, that's animals. That's brands. Go. Tippers. 61,000. And we're running these. So 3 of them. $70-something thousand. So it's actually cheaper to get a couple of these. I can't buy a couple now, mind you, because I can't afford a couple right now. But I think we're going to end up getting the AgriLiner. Because do these ones hitch together? I don't know, I'll have to check. But so there's this one that's 46, $70 a day. It can't be strung together as far as I know. I might have to look and see. I'll look on the back of the 650 we have. But that one might be a good alternative because it's 48 and that's so it's cheaper and it's more than these. And actually probably I could buy this, tag it with the AgriLiner grain chain we've got going on if I can hook it in. What am I talking about? Just buy this stupid thing. There. Jeez. Alright, last thing before we end the episode. Let's go park this up. Let's go grab the new trailer and see what we can do about hooking it into the grain train. Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't think that's going to work. But if it doesn't work, that's not necessarily bad. Because that trailer by itself holds more than our little grain train right now. So tagged together, they hold a pretty substantial amount. And now that I've got an extra tractor running around, I think we'll be okay. So let's put that there. Let's go and get our new trailer. Let's see if we can hook it into the grain train. Man, that's one big old field we now own. It'd be nice to see that rolling in barley. You know, all the profit we got sitting out there. Assuming everything grows all nice and purty. Don't have any tornadoes or anything like that. Hope we have crop insurance. We'd be fools not to have crop insurance. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know if I think this is going to work, but these do apparently have hitches in the rear. Now I wonder if I can hook this onto the grain train. Sure I don't run into anything. Alright, we're going to try it both ways. I'm going to try to hook this at the end of the grain train. Actually, that's kind of silly, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of a silly thing to do. I would hook this up to the tractor itself and hook the grain train to this. Alright. See if we can do it. Oop, turn the other way. Come on, Derek. Get your stuff together. Perfect. There, our new grain train. Our new grain train. And I think if I needed to, I could hook the 680 that's on the kid right now into this as well. But there we go. So this episode we have bought a whole bunch of goodies. We're down to $31,000, but we have 3 big fields. Well, okay, 2 big fields and 1 baby field sown with barley. I got to get the curvets back from over there, and I need to put up the tractors, but this one will probably, no, it won't stay out, actually. Nope, hook back up. There. Alright, so there we go. We are good to go. I think we're in a good spot. Things are moving forward. We've re-achieved one of our goals of paying off our loan. We've got the biggest field. We just have to harvest it. So until next time, it's been Derek Tebbers playing Farming Simulator 2013 here in Central Kansas. Bye.